we were talking about. You wanted me to talk about witchery, and
Oh yeah,
well,
yeah.
here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, me and a few of my friends, I forget what we even fucking did, but we fucked something up, and all of a sudden, like all four of us were having like the same nightmares again and again and again, and then we didn't really talk about that for like a couple weeks until I was just like, it was like my friend Heather, she was just like, you look like you haven't slept. And I was just like, bitch, I've been having this crazy fucking dream. And she was like, oh, that's the same dream I'm having. It, it was the
Whoa.
same dream that my friend Kristen was having. And then I forget our other friend's name, but yeah, we fucked something up.
Can,
We did some kind of weird thing out in the sand, and
do you
whoops.
do you want to get into any of it, or would you prefer that it's vague?
I'll have you know that I kicked its ass.
Okay. Well, that
We,
sounds
as a
hopeful.
group, me and
Yeah.
my friends, we kicked its ass.
What was the? Can I ask you what the dream was?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it was different depending on like whose house I was living in, because I was spending time at my mom's house and my dad's house because they were divorced, of course. But it was some kind of like really loud, like sounding noise, but it was speaking words like into my ear while I was like sleeping on which bed I was in. There was just something in my ear making that noise, like it was like deeper. It sounded like a whole lot of voices all at once, like yeah,
In unison,
like NASA,
or
yeah,
yeah.
all saying the same words at the same time,
Oh.
and it was always in my ear, and I would always wake up all fucking weird and like sometimes cold, sometimes sweaty. Sometimes I would wake up actually on the outside of my blankets, like I had been like evaporated and like picked up and like put back there. And then it turned out that all of my friends were having the same thing happen. And that took us 3 weeks to fucking decipher.
Whoa.
We were just like,
What the
okay.
fuck?
Like, once we were just like, hey, have you been having weird dreams? Once we all fucking got on the same page, we were just like, all right, fuck. We have to go back to the same place. We have to fuck it up. Like, we have to kill this thing. That's what you get when you live in a small town of Arizona. You might get some weird, like, sand demon. You might get some strange, it was probably a Native American thing
Oh boy.
that we woke up. But yeah, we did
Yeah.
it. And, like, no one ever, for the rest of my life, is going to tell me that that shit doesn't exist because that was fucked up. Like, that was very real.
Damn. Damn.
So, that's some.
Holy shit.
There's a bit of that.
Oh my god. What did you do?
We
What
were
did you do to
fucking-
have that happen to you?
We were just teenagers trying to play with a Wicca book in the woods.
What's
That's
a
what you
Wicca
do.
book?
It's a Wicca book, like whatever we could get our hands on, really.
Well,
Like-
but like what is it specifically?
There's no way that I'm going to remember what we did that first day because that's kind of how it works.
Mm-hmm.
But it was probably some weird shit. There was probably some candles, and we probably like held hands and maybe said some words about stuff, words that we probably didn't know how to pronounce because we were fucking dumbasses. But that's what you do when you're a teen in the 90s and you get a Wicca book. You drive out to the woods and
Yeah.
you do some
Oh
stupid
my
thing.
god. This sounds exactly like The Craft.
It was kind of like that. It was kind of like that.
Yeah, but
Parts of it were like,
yeah. Yeah, that shit kind of freaks me out though.
It shouldn't. Well, that's what
Well,
I've been saying. I'm just like,
but you
dude,
had some shit happen to you though,
yeah. And I killed it.
because you knew how to.
Yeah.
Imagine not knowing how to.
But that's what I'm your friend for.
Well,
That's what I'm actually for. Like,
yeah,
sometimes I just wander around the
well,
neighborhood and just be like, what is that?
yeah.
That's stupid.
Not everyone's your friend though. So
I
fortunately, I
know.
am
And
your friend
then
if I get into some shenanigans.